Hi everyone. I thought I'd come on Periscope this morning and show a few of the hats and scarves that I have done for the homeless. I haven't got a lot done yet, but I put them out on my bed. Hi Phil. I put them out on my bed so you can see what I've done. I'm going to send these to Shabar when I get a few more made, and I'll show you one that I've got on the loom right now. So I'll turn the camera around so you can see what I have. As you can see, these are all in sets. This is the last one that I made right here. I took two colors of two colors of it took white and blue to make that one because I made it on a bigger loom, which takes two strands. This one is chunky weight yarn. Now this will be very warm. It only takes one ball of this. All the rest of these here in the back are all chunky yarn. I like this one the best. I like that color. I thought it'd be very pleasant for a woman. And some of this can be for a man or a woman. So can this. I wanted to show you what I've got going on the loom right now. This is a Martha Stewart loom that I put together myself. This is a hat that I'm making. It could be a man or a woman's hat, but I like the pattern of it. And I've only got about 8 rounds to go, and then it'll be done. It'll be a scarf made just like it. And as you can see, that's that's red and white yarn. Yeah. Oh, you've seen it work. Well, I didn't know what colors to pick because I'm just going to leave the camera on here and I'll just talk because there'll be people coming in. But I'm so pleased that I'm able to do this because, this is my contribution to the homeless, because I know when they get out in the cold, they don't, they need to keep warm. And I probably will try to figure out how to do gloves. But the thing of it is, they need help as much as the rest of us do. Maybe I might put some toiletries inside and that too. But yes, I did. These are all loom knitted. They're on a loom with pegs. And this right here is a loom I've got going on right now, a hat. But this is not the loom I made for all these. It was a different loom. But this is what I'm making on this one right now. It's a Martha Stewart loom that you put together, put it the size you want. And I'm making a hat on it. I've got the pattern for. Oh, thank you. It only takes me a day to make one hat and one scarf. In fact, the scarf takes welcome to Periscope for the very first time. In fact, the scarf takes a little bit longer than the hat, but I can make a hat probably in an hour. And hi, Dolores. Yeah, it's very simple to make, and as you can see, they all got a brim on it. I put a brim on all of my except the one I've got on the loom now. This isn't going to have a brim because it's not meant to have. But I kind of like the pattern. It's an alternate. I do 2 rows of the burgundy and then 2 rows. Hi. Good to see you. 2 rows of burgundy. Hi, Stephanie. 2 rows of burgundy and then 2 rows of white. And it's a pattern stitch, 4 rows in the stitch, and I've got 8 more rows to finish that one up, and then I can gather it and it'll be done. But I just wanted to give you an idea of the things that I have done for the homeless. I just hope that they appreciate them, and I hope that Shabar appreciates them too, because it took me a lot of time to make what I've done. And like I said, I'm going to try to make a little bit more, and I just wanted to take them out of the box and let you see what they look like. Oh, thank you. This one is my favorite because I used blue and white. It's a four ply yarn, and this one has a different stitch that I've never made before, but I like it. Oh yeah, and this is a honeycomb stitch. I like the honeycomb stitch on this. As you can see, it's real intricate stuff. And I enjoyed making. That was the last one I made. Yeah, I got the talent for crocheting and knitting and stuff like that, and I thought, well, I'm going to go ahead and do something for the homeless because I know they'd appreciate it. I know if I was in their position, I would appreciate it too. And like I said, there's not very many here right now, but every little bit helps, and the more I can get done. Okay. I got the looms I got. I bought all my looms at the Martha Stewart looms. I bought at Walmart. Now you can get most of the looms I got now, like the regular hat loom I made these hats on, are Nifty Knitters. You cannot buy them anymore. Not in the stores. You'd have to buy them online. But you can get looms at Michael's. They do have them. You can get some at Joann's. They have rectangular looms and they have round looms. Now the scarves were done on a rectangular loom, a regular scarf loom. Hi, Simeon. I'm just showing some hats and scarves that I made for the homeless that I'm going to be sending to Shabar before too long. And those are just now coming in. Here's one I've got on the loom right now. It's a burgundy and a white, and it's made with one strand of the burgundy and one strand of white. You're welcome. And I just do 2 rows of each. And what I do is I carry the one ball inside the loom that I'm not working on. And when I get done with the other color, then I bring it back out and put the one I just worked on, put it back onto the inside the loom. But Oh, thank you. I enjoy doing things for other people, and I like this color. This color, when I picked this one up, I thought this would be very pretty. It's nice. It's chunky yarn. It's a number 6 yarn, which is very, 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 very warm. And I figured that, you know, they can use it because they're going to be out in the cold. All this here, like I said, is all chunky yarn, except for this one. This is not. This is a 4-ply yarn. You put 2 strands together because I made it on a bigger loom. But I figured that they... Oh, thank you. Yeah, I enjoyed doing it, you know, and I taught myself how to loom knit. I bought the looms that I just started, you know, got a book and I started learning how to do it. And it's just not, it's not real hard. You just, like as you can see on this one, you go from peg to peg. There's certain stitches you do. You cover all your pegs, and you've got a special tool. I didn't bring the tool in here that I use, but it's a special tool that's got a point on it that I use to take them off the loom with. But I just wanted to show a little bit about what I've done so far. And I intend to do a little bit more, and because I know that they're going to need it. And I'm going to try to fill the box up as much as I can. Now, the box I've got, I'll show you the box, isn't all that big, but actually I can get more. This is the box I've got. And I can get quite a bit more into it. And I'm trying to get as many done as I can and send them out. And I may put toiletries and stuff in there too. And, oh, thank you. Thank you. I really enjoy doing for others, you know. And we've got homeless people here in Eugene too, and I know they would appreciate it as well. But for right now, I'm going to send them to Shabar because he does go out and take care of the homeless on Sundays, and he said he could use them. So I promised him I would send them to him, and he will get them. It's just a matter of getting enough in the box to send out. As you can see, I've got about 6 done now, right now, 5, and I'm working on my 6th one. I've got another one on another loom I didn't bring in here, but it's a chunky one. Started on it too, so I've got 2 or 3 going at a time. Okay, the looms. This loom here that I got this hat on is a Martha Stewart loom. Now that whole kit, you can get that at Walmart. Originally, I got the Nifty Knitters. Most of the looms, these were made on Nifty Knitters. I have a scarf loom, and then there's a hat loom, a Nifty Knitter. When they were selling them, I got them at Joann Fabrics, but they don't sell them anymore. Not in the stores. You can buy them online, I think. Probably Amazon would have them. You want all black? Sure, I can make you black. You want solid black? You want a chunky? If you want a chunky, I can, and I'll make it for you. Yes, anybody that wants any hats and scarves, just let me know and give me your info and stuff, and I'll make you these, because like I said, they take no time at all. And I know that people, you know, I've even one of these. There's one that I didn't like the best. It was a brown and white, and I didn't think it was as best as it could be. So I decided to save that for myself, and I wear it on my head when I go out walking. Welcome to Periscope for the very first time. You know, and it's warm. It's with 2 strands of yarn. Of brown and white, but it's really good. But I like the chunky ones the best because it only takes 1 strand, and you can see they're real thick. See how thick that each, and they're very. And I've got it, like I said, I've got a brim on it, and then I gathered at the top, and see how it's gathered at the top, and I try to make it look as professional as I can. It may not be perfect, but you know the hats will fit. They won't fall apart. All the ends have been weaved in and everything. Now this might be a little light for the homeless and some people, but still I like the way it turned out. I'm really pleased with it because I enjoy doing it. I like this stitch as well. That stitch is very pretty stitch. This is the stitch I did on most of the ones that I've done. I'm just kind of trying to change. Oh, you do like it. I think it's kind of nice. And like I said, this one has got 2 different stitches all together. It's an E-wrap where you wrap it around the peg and then you purl it off on the next row. But I like it. Yeah, I like doing for other people. Hi, good to see you. Oh, you wish you could buy the white? You know, I could go and what I can do is if anybody wants any of these at all, I will be more than happy to go buy the yarn. Well, this is like an off-white or whatever. I would buy the yarn and I would make you a set and just give me your information and I'll send them to you because this is what I'm going to do to help other people. You know, and might give me a little extra money on the side too. And I wouldn't know what to charge for them. I know that it does take time to do them, but you know I can't charge. You're so welcome. And I'll go and get some. I'll try to get that same color yarn and make you another one. Somebody said they wanted a black, and I can do that and make black. You know. But if there's any other colors you can think of, you know, my partiality is blues and purples and things like that. But I do, like I said, I do like this color here. I think it's really bright. And I don't know if it's like a rose color or what it is, but I think it's really bright. And when I saw that color, I thought I just have to have that. I do have a few other colors that I bought. I did buy a gray for myself because I've got a gray coat and I want to make me a hat and a scarf to go with my coat. But oh, you like that one too? I like them all. Now this one is more for a man. I just bought this one because I thought, well, a man would like this color. I particularly wouldn't use it for myself, but well, let's see. Just I don't know what would be the best way to do that because I don't want to give my email out. Although I can give you my email if you want to write it down. I'm not afraid to give you my email. And oh, you pay me for okay. If anybody wants, oh, you have a Facebook page. I do too. No, I don't have a PO box. But I do. I have a regular address. But I'd rather not give my address. But if you want to take my address down, I will give it. But I'm kind of hesitant to do that. But I can give you my email if you want to write it down, and somebody can and this is all in lowercase now. Oh, don't do it. Okay, I won't do that. But somehow I'm going to try to get. I'll see what's the best way to get information out because. No, I'm not going to give my address. I'd rather give my email address instead of my address. I don't want to give my address because that wouldn't be. But if you've got a pen and paper, yeah, I've got a PayPal as well. I've got an email. My email, PayPal, and my regular my email are the same. Okay, get a pen and paper and write my email down. Now it's all in lowercase. Okay, if you got it, my email address is KSW S as in Sue W 48 at Comcast.net. That is my email address. Very simple. And if you don't want to send it there, you can also send it to my Gmail, and I'll give you that Gmail as well. And that is Cuddles, CUDDLES 0148 at gmail.com. So you can send it to either or. So I'll give both of them. So whatever you're most comfortable with. Yes, that's it. That is it. You're right. That's my email. Oh, well, I wanted to keep it up for a little bit, but my email is, yeah, it is public. I'm not, as long as I don't get my address out. If I get my email out, that's okay with that. You're so welcome. I won't give my address, but if I give my email, I'm more comfortable with my email than my address. So I won't delete it because there might be other people that may watch the replay and watch some, and I want them to have my email address. But it's, and like I said, if anybody wants this pattern that's on the loom, you let me know too because, oh yeah, Gmail, yeah, it doesn't matter. I've got both. Oh, I don't know how to do that, but I guess I'm going to have to figure out how to get it in my bio. If somebody could tell me how to put it in my Periscope bio, what my Gmail address is, I would be sure glad to do that because I never have quite figured it out. It's been a while since I signed up for Periscope, and I just never, I don't think I even got my email address in there, but, what is it, Gmail? Okay, it's Cuddles, CUDDLES 01. No, it's Cuddles, CUDDLES 0148 at gmail.com. It's different than my regular email. So it's Cuddles 0148 at gmail.com. Yes, it's in lowercase, but that's it. That's right. .com. Yes, that's it. That's my Gmail. That's right. You got it. That's right. Now you've got my email and my Gmail, and you can hang on to it. Yeah, well, I know they can. They can trace me through emails, but I get a lot of spam email, and I just delete them anyway. And I try not to be. I figure this way: if they're going to find me, they're going to find me regardless of what anyway. So I'm not really worried. I know people can trace you through your. But some Gmail I think is a little bit better than regular email anyway. So I figure, I'm not worried if they want to find me, they're going to find me regardless. So but if my address, I'm more concerned about giving out than my Gmail. So, but if anybody wants any of these, and you tell me the color you want, and I'll write all the colors down, and I will be more than happy to do them for you because I love doing for other people. But I just thought I would come on, do a short Periscope, and let everybody know what I've done for the homeless thus far. Oh, you're so welcome. That thank you. I think I'm gonna call this Periscope quits now, and I'll show this in again that I'm working on right now. I've only got 8 rows left to go. That's what I've been working on this morning. Yeah, I know they're going to love them, and I know I would love them too. Like I said, I'm gonna make me a set of gray. But if there's any particular color that you want, be sure and let me know, because I can get it at Walmart. Get the yarn at Walmart. I think it takes about. Oh, okay. Yeah, they can find me through my phone location. But okay, good. Okay, I'm. Oh, thank you. I love doing for other people, Dolores, and I think that this is the best way of helping other people, because that's what God tells us to do. I really haven't set a price on them yet. I really don't know what you guys would feel, whatever they feel that you feel they're worth. Because I don't want to overcharge, but I don't want to undercharge either. I don't know what a set would really be worth. It does take a little time to do them, however. So I don't want to ask for too awful much, because that wouldn't be right either. So whatever you feel it's worth, just you can make a donation wise or whatever. You can, whatever you feel you'd like to purchase a set. Well, that would be wonderful. And like I said, I haven't set a price, but I don't know what they're really worth. Yeah, these are doing for the homeless, so I won't charge for these. But anything beyond this, if you people want one, then I will charge for them. Because it is taking me time to do them, and it took me. I would say I could almost do 2 hats, and I could do 2 hats in one day, and 1 scarf in a day, and start another one in a day. So I've been working at them for a lot. Oh man, $25! Wow. That seems like an awful lot, I figure maybe $10 for the hat and scarf, or 15 would be, or 20 maybe for the hat and scarf, maybe sufficient. $20, because it is a lot of time, and in the yarn, I did have to buy the yarn and things like that. What I do is I buy 4 balls of yarn, and that's enough to do the hat and the scarf, and with a little bit left over. So, okay, I think that's what I'll set it for. $20 then for a hat and scarf, which is not unreasonable. Oh, yeah, I know. I've got the yarn. Yarn isn't real cheap. It's about $3 a ball, and it takes about 4 balls. It takes 4 balls to do a hat and a scarf, But my labor, I don't take a lot of time doing it. It costs me more to buy the yarn than it does me to do it. So I figured $20 would be enough. I mean, I'm going to make something on it, It's not going to be where I'm not going to make anything. So I think that if I charge $25, that should be sufficient. I don't want to charge any more than that, because I think that's too much. That's right. Oh, you do? Yeah. Okay, well, let's say $25. If your 25 sounds better, then that's what I'll charge, is $25. And like I said, I know that like I said, you tell me the colors that you want, and I'll write the colors down, and I'll be sure and get those colors whenever I get to Walmart again, because I want to do for others, and if I can do for you guys too, and help make you something and make you guys warm too, I'm willing to do it, because I know some of you people live in a cold climate, and you need this kind of stuff in the wintertime. Fortunately, it's going to be getting spring pretty soon, and I probably, by the time I get them to Shabar, they won't need them much. But I'm going to still do them anyway. I can do them all year round and still send them out. Connecticut. You would get a lot of cold weather there. We're in the 50s right now here in Eugene, but for how long it's going to be, I don't know. It was I just got back walking, and I was going to do a Periscope walking, but then I decided, since I'm doing this, I wasn't going to do that one. But as you can see, I put a lot of time and effort into these. Well, hello to Periscope for the very first time. I just wanted to let you see because I promised you that I would show you the work that I've been doing to help the homeless. And like I said, I like this one too. I like the colors. It's holding a strand of blue together and a strand, and believe me, doing 2 strands of trying to do it on a loom is very difficult, because the pegs I put it on are very big, and you can't just do 1 strand because it makes it too airy. But since I've got this too, this Martha Stewart, I can do them on here, this loom, and I can only do 1 strand of each. And that's what this is. Like I said, this is 1 strand of each, but it's 2 rows of each color. See, and that's how you can see what the inside looks like. Yeah, thank you. And like I said, I have taken a lot of time to do it, but and like I said, this is one of my favorite. This color here is so bright and it's beautiful. And the stitches came out perfectly, and I'm really pleased with the way it came out. And gathered it at the top and everything. I'm just real happy with it. But I give God all the glory for giving me the talent to do what I've done, because I can't do it on my own. It's not something that I want to take credit for, because it's God that gave me the talent. Um, yeah, I think I can too. And as long, if like I said, if anybody wants any, you just let me know, and I will be sure and get the color that you want, and I will make you a hat and scarf set. And I know they're going to be very warm. Um, yeah, and I know they will. And I know I asked Shabar about it, and he says, "Oh yes, we can certainly use hats and scarves." You know, and that well, it was like a an indication from the Lord to do that. And he says, "Well, you know, you make them for the homeless." And so that's when I asked Shabar one time when he was on. He says, "Oh, definitely." So I said, "Well, I'll make them for him and send them to you when I get them done." So I promised him this week, but it doesn't look like maybe get it done this week because I've got this one to finish, and I've got another one on another loom that I'm trying to do, a chunky one. So hopefully I'll get them done maybe by this weekend and send them out on Monday. Hopefully, let's see. So although Sunday I may not be home much because that's my birthday and I'll be gone with my son, but. In the meantime, while I am home, oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, and I think the homeless are going to be very appreciative of these because, they get cold at night. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll be 69 on Sunday. I'm getting old by the minute, older by the minute. But, so I just thank everybody for coming in and taking time to look at these because I did promise that I would do a Periscope, and I thought, well, this is an opportune time to show the work that I've done. And like I said, I give the Lord all the glory. I don't take any of it, and it's been fun doing them, and I continue to do them. In fact, I do it all day long. I'll get in my chair and I'll sit down and thank you, Dolores. So, it takes like I said, it takes time, but they're very simple to do, and I just figure out what pattern I want to do because there's several different patterns I can do as far as the hats and the scarves. I just figure out what pattern I want to do and just go ahead and do them. And basically all the hats were made the same. They were with one stitch. The scarves I kind of changed them up a little bit. But thank you. But it is young in Jesus. Sometimes I feel older than than 60 than what I do now. But the Lord has blessed me. He's given me this many years of life and things like that. So. But I think I'm going to call the Periscope quits for now because I want to get back to making this hat and finishing it. This one I'm working on here, I want to get back to finishing it. And like I said, if anybody wants this pattern, be sure and let me know. I could get the two colors, whatever it takes. Usually it takes white and another color. And it looks like it'll be a good hat too. So, hi, good to see you. I was just showing some to you just coming in. I'll let you see that the hats and scarves that I've made for the homeless that I'm sending to Shabar. This could be for either one. This one is more for a man because of the color. Oh, yes, it is. And this one is more for a woman, too, because of the color. And this one could be worn by either. And maybe a man would like this and maybe not, but it's kind of colorful. I like the color. It's like a rose color. So I really, it's taken me several days just to get made what I have. Actually, maybe a couple weeks as I've been working on these. And I keep working on them and will continue to work on them. And so... I thank you all for coming in and taking time to look at these and support me on this because it's a work in progress, Oh yes, I am going to probably do a Periscope tonight, and I did miss Dr. O's this morning, but I went back and watched the replay, and I just hope nothing happens with what he said. But anyway, let's all pray for Donald Trump that nothing happens tomorrow. I just got back from walking, and I prayed to the Lord the whole way. I prayed to the Lord that nothing would happen to him during his inauguration or anything, And I prayed for everybody, because we all need it. And I prayed for myself as well. And I still need prayer because my trials are many, and they're still not over with. But so those that just come in here, if you just take a look at, and I'll stand back a little bit, and you can see the hats and scarves that I made for the homeless. And I'm very, but I think, I will. I'm going to definitely probably do a Periscope tonight. But I think for right now, I'm going to call this quits because I want to go back and work on the scarf that I've been on. But I thank you all for coming in and supporting me, the live viewers as well as the replay viewers. Okay. Thank you so much, Stephanie. And I enjoyed your scope this morning as well. So I just thank you all for coming in and supporting me. And you all take care. Have a good day and bye-bye.